Hey y'all, Knox here with the American Suppressor Association, and welcome to the June 2023 Suppressor Policy Update. Let's get things started with the wait time status. In May, wait times were averaging 232 days for e-form 4s and 312 days for paper forms. Either way, I personally think that's far too long. Director Dettelbach, what are your thoughts?
I would agree with you that the processing times are too long.
Well, it's nice that we agree on that front. The question is, how do we get rid of the wait times altogether? One answer is the Hearing Protection Act, and on that front, an exciting new development has arisen. On May 31st, the Academy of Doctors of Audiology sent a letter to Representative Jeff Duncan and Senator Mike Crapo endorsing the Hearing Protection Act. In the letter, they state, ADA is committed to advancing public policy initiatives related to hearing loss prevention and early intervention. Therefore, ADA endorses the Hearing Protection Act to provide improved access to firearm noise suppressors to support hearing conservation. With the letter, ADA became the second independent medical group specializing in hearing to support the Hearing Protection Act, the first being the National Hearing Conservation Association. Now, it's no secret that the HPA isn't going to become law this Congress, but ADA's support is a tremendous step forward in the fight to deregulate suppressors. Suppressors are an essential tool that help mitigate preventable hearing damage, and the more independent experts that weigh in, the higher the likelihood that one day we'll get the HPA across the finish line. All that to say, here's where we stand with the wait times today. At the time of filming, ATF's website, which was last updated on May 1st, still says the wait times are the same. We've reached out to ATF multiple times, and if we can get an update for you before we publish this video, we will put the new numbers in the graphic above. Speaking of ATF, ASA has been working with the Bureau to provide basic error resolution capabilities for e-form 4s that have clerical errors holding up the transfer. Common clerical errors include things like misspelling your address or accidentally typing your birth year as 1874 instead of 1974, but they do not include answers that make you a prohibited person. Those are grounds for denial, and there is nothing that can be done about that. Well, ATF has agreed to implement an error resolution process within 48 hours of notifying the NFA dealer that submitted the application. ASA is working to extend that time frame with a goal of 7 to 10 business days. At the end of the day, we appreciate ATF for reintroducing error resolution to the process so folks with honest mistakes on their applications aren't penalized with additional wait times. We just want to make sure that those folks have a reasonable amount of time to get the correspondence and then respond. On the litigation front, the newly formed ASA Foundation and Silencer Shop have teamed up to support Anderson v. Raoul, a lawsuit challenging the state of Illinois suppressor ban. After last summer's Bruin ruling, we knew it was time to get to work on the case that would apply the Second Amendment's protections to the states. Simply put, any state's ban on suppressor ownership and possession is an unconstitutional violation of the Second Amendment that we will challenge and ultimately overturn. Since day one, 50-state legality has been a cornerstone goal for ASA, and we believe this lawsuit, along with 2 more that we plan to file, are the key to achieving that goal. There has been quite a bit of movement in the case since May. On May 30th, the case was transferred from Judge Stephen McGlynn to Judge David Dugan, the judge on record for Morse v. Raoul, a similar lawsuit challenging the Illinois suppressor ban. Like Judge McGlynn, Judge Dugan is also a Trump appointee who has served on the bench since 2020. On June 15th, Anderson v. Raoul was consolidated with the Morse case, which means the 2 lawsuits will proceed on the same timeline in front of Judge Dugan. The biggest question now is what the timing of the proceedings will look like. As we gain clarity on that front, we will let you know. Well, that's it for our June policy update. Be sure to tune in next month, and we'll see you then.